Hello, channel. This is my channel. This is Terrence. How you doing today? It is June 2nd, 2022, 10:56 a.m. And I'm checking in, letting you know that it is a bit of bad weather today. You know what I'm saying? That's how you want to look at it. You gotta be inspired regardless of what's going on with the weather. The weather lets you know if you're gonna be up, down, sleep around, batting down, whatever it takes. Sometimes you just gotta fight through it. So if it's too hot, sometimes you just gotta cool off. If it's too cold, sometimes you just gotta warm up. Nothing like some hot chocolate, right? Start your day out with some coffee or some green tea. Keep it pushing. It's the caffeine for me. So check this out. A little bit of inspiration or whatever. I feel like yesterday it was sunny. You were complaining. It was like, oh, it's hot. Now it rained. It cooled it off or whatever. But when the sun really get out behind these clouds, it's going to be humid. It's going to be even hotter. So sometimes you can't think about how hot it is, because this is just the beginning of the summer, and it ain't really all that hot. It's just hot in comparison. So if you keep comparing one thing to the next, you always gonna get a bad situation. You always gonna be like, she was better, or he was better, or this was better. I remember when it was better when I was a kid, or things are better now. I mean, gas prices used to be, things that are affecting us. There's always going to be a war going on during some president's candidacy. So during the office of Joe Biden right now, we're dealing with this fallout of the Russian-Ukraine situation, and it is what it is. Every presidency had its war, but the question is, how are we handling it? What are we doing? How is it affecting us as a country? And could they have done something different? Now, after watching the Doctor Strange movie, the question kept popping up throughout the whole movie. If you haven't seen the movie, could it have gone differently when they fought Thanos? Did he have to win at some point? Couldn't there have gone a different way? Could it have not ended up to where he had got all the stones and the Infinity Stones and snapped his fingers and made half of the universe disappear? Like, that's crazy, But is it? It just makes you again. He saw like 14 million different outcomes, and there was only one where we made it. So, dang, was the Thanos threat that serious? And that kind of goes to show, kind of makes the Avengers look kind of weak. Like, they can always talking about who's the strongest Avenger, and I mean, they could barely stop Thanos as a team. One person. And Thanos really didn't have like any real powers. He just was like strong, tough, witty, Now, I feel like the chain reaction of the way things went down could have been gone so differently, so many times over, if they allowed it to. Because, I mean, if you watch the What If series, you will see that through a broken looking glass or whatever, because that's what the watch, his broken watch represents. It's broken time, and different possibilities. The what if, like, what if this would have happened, or what if that would have happened? Same thing in they talk about the multiverse or whatever, and they talk about what if, and the girl is the one who has the powers, to go through the multiverse. She's like, in most universes, you don't have to pay for food. She's like, I'm surprised that in y'all's universe that you do. Now, that is an amazing concept, because I'm pretty sure that, let's just say that the multiverse is real, and that somewhere in different universes or whatever, food is plentiful. Food is free. Why should it be a thing to where, the economics of the world, we're paying for food, and there's people out there starving because they don't have food. And Americans, we are very wasteful. We will eat half of something and throw it away. We will, get a order wrong, and that order that they got wrong that was perfectly fine was thrown in the trash rather than give it to a homeless person, or just give it back to the customer and be like, here, what I'm saying, it's wrong, I don't understand the waste. I mean, why are we throwing away so much for people who have so little? And we're not talking about, speculating on whose fault it is, who has what, but in the bigger picture, like they say, the grand calculus of the multiverse, your sacrifice is such bigger, than such bigger idea, I think, or whatever, than you realize. And on that particular universe, they had discovered that multiversal travel was a thing, and they were there like the watch keepers, the Illuminati. He was like the Illuminati, and there's a lot of people out there right now to this day that are still like the Illuminati. That's a lot of you guys are into that, and I mean, hey, maybe there is a secret organization, watch keepers of the earth, and that they're the ones in control and power and making sure that the clock keeps ticking, and the earth keeps spinning, and that the new world order is held at bay. So I mean, I can't say war is like a profit thing. So someone's profiting from this war, just like someone's profiting from this inflated everything, especially gas. And then there's no way, like these economists that we have, they're no geniuses. They're not gonna balance the equation. Who's gonna balance the equation? The DIY people, what I'm saying? The people that are coming in the next 30 or 40 years. So by then, everything will really be jacked up because money. Like your Gordon Gekko guys out there are like, greed is good, So, but hey, this is not the end, because the internet is still strong. The internet still makes money. The internet could still possibly save us all. So if you're into the internet like you should, there's no way that you shouldn't have a laptop, whatever, one of the two at your house, to where you could work from home, and any given moment or second, log in on a computer and go to certain places like Amazon, eBay, YouTube, Google, stuff that's talking about paying money, these affiliate marketing companies and sites and stuff. Like, I mean, come on. How do you get paid? You tell people about whatever product or service that you're talking about, and you keep telling them that you have shirts and merchandise, and buy my thing, or subscribe to my this, or click on that if you're interested in this. You keep pushing it, you ram it down their throat, and when you're done, man, hopefully you'll be out on the other side of free passive income, and you're making enough to where you can walk away from your job forever. And that's my inspirational thing for you, and that's all I really have to say. And I hope that you learned something from me today, because the power is yours. And what if you took the chance? What if you went to the next level? If you are, what if you seen something that you didn't see before, and tried something that you didn't try before, other than a 9 to 5? It's time to boss up. It's time to get out of that slave mentality, and it's time to get out of that 9 to 5. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello, YouTube world. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this, and stay tuned for the next video.